Welcome back to the Ogre and the Kid. She's the kid. I'm the ogre. And this is our reaction channel.
What?
I don't know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have really been helping us out, and we really appreciate that. Our channel is growing, and
Which
that
we
is
appreciate.
yeah, that is phenomenal. This was a project that I started with her because I wanted to have something that she and I could do together, and did not think that it would grow this quickly, but it has, and I very much appreciate it, and I know she does too. Yeah. With her gooby smile. Yeah. This is the third reaction that we're doing to Ren for the Jenny's Tale, Screech's Tale, and then Violet's Tale.
The last one.
The last one in this particular series.
Yes.
In this trilogy.
Unless another one comes up from Ren.
Yeah. So, just a little background on this. Ren did not write this based on a true story, but he wrote a realistic fictional story based on events that he sees happening all the time where he was living.
Oh.
Sees stuff in the news, sees it on TV, sees it in the paper. Probably not the paper because he probably doesn't get the paper, but
no.
He probably, on his phone.
Yeah.
So while this is not a true story, it is a realistic story.
Yes.
Is what
realistic fiction.
Yes. So we've already seen Violet's Tale. Screech killed Violet. What?
Jenny.
I'm sorry. Jenny's Tale. My apology. Screech killed Jenny, and then we had Screech's Tale. Screech trying to find his buddy Patrick, can't get a hold of his girlfriend. Says he can't come around because he realized he just he killed somebody. So now he's feeling crazy because his girlfriend rejected him. And again, he's 14, so he's dumb. And he goes running at a cop. I think he still had his knife.
Yeah.
Although Ren doesn't say that he came running at him with a knife.
He did. He said he pulled out a knife.
Oh, did he say that? Okay. Yeah. And then he came running at him. So the officer shot him
4 times.
Dead. Yeah. And they both died 1 street apart from each other. So that's where we're at right now.
Right.
So this is Violet's Tale, and we're going to find out what Violet has to do with this whole story. Here we go. Hospital. Still bending those.
It kind of sound like what you do on a electric guitar.
Okay.
Like he was
Well, I mean, yeah, it is an acoustic guitar. So.
Yeah, but it sounds like the type of thing you do on an electric guitar.
Oh yeah. I've seen artists do that. I mean, he's playing all neck there in that last portion, all the neck of the guitar. That was
really good.
It was really good. That was just hey, look at I can play. All right, here we go. Ooh, ooh, Okay.
It was making me think he might be Screech in the hospital bed.
I don't think so because he said he was. They were both dead at the end of the Screech's Tale. That both Jenny and Screech were dead 2 streets apart.
Oh.
I feel like all of this prelude, that very long prelude here, that looks like it's been about a minute long, is just like, and especially when he went with the wide-eyed woo thing,
like he was shocked.
Like he knows the story he's about to tell, and it's still making him wide-eyed and how.
Or I thought he was acting like the character.
Maybe. No, I'm just telling you my interpretation, and your interpretation may be right too. But to me, it just seemed like he was like, get ready, because I'm about ready to tell you an awful story.
Oh,
that's the impression I got. Here we go.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
the suspense.
And then that sounds like you're playing like something's going, like somebody's rewinding something.
Right. Yeah.
Just want to point out that he said 2005. When this video was recorded, I want to say it was 2019 ish. Okay. So there we go. Oh.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to necessarily like dwell on it. I just wanted to make sure you understood it. Okay, here we go.
Sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong un, but Isha knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack. One to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
What you got?
Shocked.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no.
This is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Like you're almost like you feel like you're there.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I feel like I'm there. Just the way he's telling it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim in London.
What?
I think Violet might be his mother.
Who's?
Screech's.
Hold on.
As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim in London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
He killed his sister.
And never knew it. Because they were obviously put in the foster system because their mother died.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a brutal story. You all right?
No.
Yeah. So there's so many things from that.
That is messed up.
Well, yeah, that is messed up, but there's so many things.
The whole story's messed up.
No, yes, the whole story is messed up. But it doesn't seem like it's too crazy to have ever happened.
Yeah.
Which is possibly more messed up.
Yeah. It is.
So, Dad got Violet pregnant.
Yeah.
She was used to abuse, and so she found, what was his name? Was his name Jesse? Wait, what was the
No,
boy?
I think his name was Steve.
Stevie. That's what it was.
Stevie.
So she finds Stevie, also an abusive guy, following a pattern that the only pattern that she knows is that men are abusive. That's just that's just how life is, and that's who she's attracted to.
Oh.
Right? Then she dies and gives birth to two kids who both appear to have some bad things going on in their lives, which can happen when you don't when you're only in the foster system. And I'm not suggesting that the foster system can't be helpful. I'm just saying, like, it's better to actually have parents.
Yeah.
It's just better.
It is.
And so she may be a lady of the night, and Screech, violent, just like his father / grandfather, because they are one and the same. Because he raped.
And Jenny was
raped Violet.
Stop.
Okay.
And Jenny was kind of like Violet, quiet, kind of.
Yeah, she was. She was like she didn't speak, and that's why Screech got mad at her, or James got mad at her.
No, Screech.
Well, no, that was his nickname. His friends called him Screech, but his real name was James. Anyway, so then he is violent and goes out violently, and so the circle of violence continues, and there was no break. Nobody broke that cycle.
Well, technically, it did break.
No, but well, yeah. Assuming that neither one of them had any kids, hopefully, then that particular circle is broken. But I meant.
No, I know you meant.
Okay. That is a brutal story. The whole thing is brutal, I think.
It was great singing, but I hated
it. I mean, it was great singing. It was incredible storytelling.
Yeah.
But not all stories have a happy ending. And this one clearly did not have a happy ending. That whole thing, the whole three of them,
right,
are insane. it's all insane.
I think,
and
in my opinion, Violet one was the worst one that I heard, at least in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, there's so much tragedy in all three of it, though. All
Yeah.
three of them, though, that and that's fine that you can think that's worse. I'm not suggesting that you're wrong. I'm just saying, for me, I don't know who had it worse.
Well,
I just
you're
don't know.
also...
Go ahead.
Nothing.
No, you can go ahead.
No, never
Okay.
mind. It was some...
I know. I think I know which part you're talking about that you think is worse, and I don't necessarily disagree with you on that. But yeah, it's a very tragic story.
Yeah.
But Ren is a masterful storyteller. I knew.
I love how... Okay, I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, go
But
ahead.
I love how every song I've heard so far is always like having something tragic in it by him. Like, by him, it's always something tragic I hear by him.
Okay. Well,
Like, why are you introducing me to the ones that are tragic?
Somebody give us a suggestion for. Oh no, I can think of it. Back in. Was it back in '74?
You didn't answer my question.
Because I think these are some of his more famous ones,
Oh,
and I
okay.
thought it would be a good place to start. That's why.
Oh, okay.
And also, I figured you were mature enough. You were able to handle high Ren.
Well, yeah.
You were mature enough to handle high Ren, so I thought that you would.
I am. I
know.
was wondering why.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm
Okay.
saying, because I think it's a very popular song of Ren's, or trilogy songs of Ren's.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that it might be a good. It's just such good storytelling, and I think it really shows off what Ren can do,
right, and
has been able to do for several years now. I think that's why I did it. It was because it's really incredible storytelling, even if it is really sad. Because he uses all of the elements around him, not just his voice, and not just playing the guitar the standard way.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Kind of like when some bands use like the voice play.
Yeah, like
they
the
use the
beatbox.
beatboxing.
Yep.
So they don't use anything, but he's kind of doing that, but using anything.
Yeah, he's using but it's slightly different than that, because a lot of times, like voice play, they create sets.
Right.
Where in this case, Ren has gone.
He's gone to places.
To the streets.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that.
I mean, it's perfect for what he's singing.
So there's another one I want you to listen to, but it is also a hard one. But it's when he does a collaboration with Chinchilla, and he uses the natural acoustics in the room that he is in that video, just like he did in Violet's Tale when he walked out. He specifically timed walking out of the hospital room into the hallway where the echo changed, and he was using the acoustic. He specifically timed it.
I noticed that. I was
so
like, okay, it's not going this part.
That's what I wanted to show you is that he.
Because there's less stuff in the hallway.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. But it's not so much why that happened. It's just that he chose to use it. And that is
why it echoed.
Right. I got you. But that's why. Because, there you go. That's why.
Right.
Because a lot of his early stuff is in places that he has to use the natural acoustics.
Right.
So, anything else?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving us your time and checking this out. Let us know. Like I said, back in '74 is more of a fun one, which is on the list. I'm trying to think. I can't think of another one off the top of my head. I know there have to be. It's just they're not coming to me right now. I just put in a whole day's work today, so my brain is still transitioning from work to reactions.
Yeah. So
please like, comment, and subscribe. Please forward this, share this with anybody you can. That really does help us out. It is a free and easy way to help us, is to write those comments. It engages the algorithm, and YouTube likes to spread us out more when that happens. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed our reactions to all three. Bye.